everybody, and welcome back to my channel. On this channel we talk about anything and everything bookish, and we sprinkle in a couple of vlogs here and there. But yeah, you guys know the outro. The outro is the intro by now. So I'm in PJs. I'm not in, like, I don't have makeup on. My hair's not done. Guys, it's been a while. Firstly, shout out to my best friend. I love you so much, Bob. Thank you for this amazing gift. I literally got it today and I am so happy. It's going to encourage me to drink more fluids because that has not been happening. So, first order of business. I've been away for quite some time. I just, got a little bit overwhelmed by everything, life, and I've been so in the zone with reading and trying to stick to goals that I've completely was like, YouTube, I watch her every day, but I do not make content on her. So going forward, I'm not going to be promising any uploads or anything. Initially, in the beginning of the year, I do apologize if it's very noisy. I have my fan on. It is a little bit warm in the room, but I'm comfortable, whatever. In the beginning of the year, I wanted to do a goal of 1 video a week, but I don't think that's gonna happen, and I don't want to put that pressure on myself. So I've decided to film videos, and as in when I can, when I'm not busy, when I'm actually motivated to do it, because I've been so demotivated with it. I have made a couple of TikTok videos and that's about it. I'm not, it's guys, it's just been a bit rough for me mental health wise, but I'm here now. I want to make more videos, so I'm going to do my utmost best to put videos out for you guys, but no promises, not right now at least, until I have things more settled, because we're in March, we're in the first week of March, and it is chaos. It is chaos, but it's calmed down a lot, since, December, and the December rush and everything, and then January was crazy, and then February was it's been craziness all around. But I thought I'd do a little fun video with you guys. I want to show you some books that I bought recently. And I think there's actually more in this stack, because I don't believe I showed you the biggest stack that I was paying off. So I'm going to go get it in the corner. And when I say big stack, I absolutely mean it. It's almost every single book here. So, it's serious when I come with piles of books. Alrighty. I have also unhauled so many books. If you guys remember, I did an unhaul video. I think that was the last video I did. I can't remember. I'll pop a picture of it up on the screen, and I will have the link to that video in the description box. Where there were series that I was gonna wait and try and finish, read and finish this year, but then I just sat down and I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna force myself to read bad books or books that I have no interest in anymore. I'm just gonna sell it. Because it's not bringing me any joy. So yeah, I decided to just do that. And I'm seeing more books now. I don't remember if I showed you guys some of these books. If I did, I am so sorry for the repeats, but this is months worth of books that I bought. So I'm literally destroying my stacks right now, because there is one behind you. Guys, I don't think I've showed you guys these stacks yet. Have I seriously not shown you guys the majority of these books? Oh my soul. Oh my, but I want to just double check that I like haven't shown you guys some of these books, because I swear I've shown you some of them.
A few moments later.
Guys, I don't think I've shown you these books. There's a lot. I think I shared with you guys books that I like paid off. It was my King of Sin series, and Touch of Chaos was in that stack, and Gothic Honor was in that stack, but I think that's the last thing I showed you guys. Oh my goodness, there's two others on the shelf I haven't shown you guys. Okay, so there's going to be two different sections with this video. Firstly, it's going to be the section of books I have bought either from friends or book businesses, and then the other half is going to be gifts that I got. So, and I've actually read some of these already, so alrighty, I've got the stacks stacking. So, where do I even begin? I think I'm going to start with this lovely stack. So these are books I bought from my best friend, and they are in the fantasy genre. But yeah, these are books I bought from my best friend. So the first one is King of Battle and Blood, and this is by Scarlett St. Clair. She is the writer of A Touch of Darkness. Absolutely love Touch of Darkness. I've read up until Touch of Malice. I need to read the last one, Touch of Chaos, but this is her other series. I'm very excited for it. I think there's vampires in here, but I'm not going to harp too much on this. But King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. Then this one, the cover caught my eye, but then I forced myself to read the synopsis, and I actually want to read it. So that is a Sorcery of Thorns. I'm trying, there we go, that's as best as I'm going to show you, because the lighting is like doing that to it. But yeah, Sorcery of Thorns. This is like got like a, it's not a full cover, but yeah, it's like got some stuff in there. This is by Margaret Rogerson, I believe that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, that's another one I bought. Then I think I've mentioned the first book in the series to you guys. I have Kingdom of the Curse by Kerry Maniscalco. So excited. I loved Kingdom of the Wicked, so I'm so excited to dive into this book. And then I've got another series. I just seem to start series or get like in the middle of them and then start a whole new series, or like start buying a whole new series. But that series is Guild and Glint by Robyn Kennedy. This is the Plated Prisoner series. These are the first two books in the series, I believe. So those are, so this was the books I bought from my best friend. Let's move on to the next one. Let's stick with the fantasy theme. I bought these from my friend Aria, and I'm so glad to have them in my hands. And it is a trilogy, so I'm going to show you all at once and then show you individually. It's the Serpents and Dove books. So excited. I'm not even going to attempt to say the author's name because I messed it up trying to say it. Like, no. Serpents and Dove is the first book. Blood and Honey is book 2. I really love the covers. Like, look how gorgeous that is. Like, it's perfection. And then Gods and Monsters. Also, I have my earbuds in because it seems to be picking up the audio quite well. So, yeah. And then Gods and Monsters. This is the last book, I believe. The only complaint I have, book 1, not really floppy. Book 2, book 3, like, I vibe with the floppiness. Why couldn't they all be floppy? But yeah, so that's the books I bought from Aria. And then I have a bit of like a mix here. So there is a, I'm trying to think what you put this under. I guess it falls under fiction, but like it's not fantasy, it's more horror, I think. And that is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. Again, I really like her writing, and I'm vibing with the flop cover. So I bought this from my friend Tess, along with the next 2 books I'm going to show you. I know this is book 2 in the Gold Rush Ranch. The Gold Rush Ranch series by Aussie Sulphur, and it's photo finish. Loving the new covers, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is book 2, so I need book 1, but like my friend Tess was selling it for a steal, so I was like, of course I'm taking that book from you. Yes, here's my money, take it. Then the next one, I've been dying to get into this next book because I really enjoyed the first one, Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Yeah, I cannot stop talking about how it is, and I'm so excited for Reckless. I will say it's a lot thinner than what I was expecting, because let me just get the book here. I'm like walking up and down, because Powerless was quite a chunky book, and like Reckless is a lot thinner, so I was a bit surprised at that. Like, I thought she was gonna make this book a bit longer, but it doesn't really bother me anyway. But so excited. And then, okay, this was a stack I've been paying off for way long. Sorry, I'm like rapid firing through this, guys. Like, I'm just gonna rapid fire so you can see everything. I don't want to make this video too long, so let's actually start with this. So these are books that I bought from a small book business. I will put her link in the description. Her name is Courtney, and her bookstore is Courtney's Little Bookshop. And yeah, I bought these books from her. So the first 2 are Not So Meant to Be and A Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn. Really enjoyed her How My Neighbor Stole Christmas book, so I'm looking forward to this. I do know there is a 3rd book that I do not have yet, but I've got the first 2, so yeah, I got the first 2, so I'll get the last one, of course. And then okay, I'm gonna keep those for last because they're more emotional reads. But the next one is my first ever book that I've bought by this author, Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I have never read this author. I've never owned any of her books. This is the first book that I owned by her, and I'm so excited. It's actually a little bit fluffy, it's not bad, but I'm so excited. I hear she represents, well, not represents, but like there's women in STEM, so that's gonna be so interesting to read about. I'm so excited. I need to just take a sip of your water, your coffee, your cold drink, whatever you're drinking. Oh, my mouth is getting like so dry. And then the last 3 books that I bought from Courtney's Little Bookshop are a little bit more emotional. I recommend, but then again, any book that you see on my channel that you want to read, please check the trigger warnings first. Please, especially with the next 3 books I'm about to talk about. So the first one was recommended to me by my brother, and yeah, I need to read it because he said it's really good. The Midnight Library by Matt Hagen, I think is how you say it. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun, light, fluffy, amazing read. I heard it does deal with like really sensitive topics. I actually want to check if it has the triggers in here, because I am aware that there's quite like a few things in here. It deals with, I know it deals with death and what happens after death, but also a death that one brings upon themselves. So even in the dedication, Matt says to all the health workers and the care workers, thank you. So if you pick this book up, please check the trigger warnings first. I don't see a list in the book at the moment, but I could just be blind, even though I have my glasses on. But yeah, please check the trigger warnings before you go into this. Then the next one, I think this is the last one. 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 I think it deals with, like, there is death in it. I don't know to what extent. There is no trigger warning list in this copy. Again, guys, it's your responsibility to go check the trigger warnings. So I just want to make that clear, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, but the author didn't put the trigger warning. You should have gone and checked the trigger warnings. Just saying. If You Had Been With Me by Robyn. This is the first book in the series. Here is the second book. If I Told Her. So you read this one, and then this one. It's not a happy ending from what I understand. I could be entirely wrong. But yeah. So this one I bought a while ago. I don't know if I showed you guys already. That's why I didn't have it on this stack. But yeah, this is a duology. But yeah, I heard it's quite sad. And then this is like probably the saddest book in the stack of books I've bought. And the one with the most triggers. It deals with a lot of mental health, about unaliving yourself, and you know, things. People in this book are not well, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna show it to you. That is A Girl in Pieces. I've heard it's quite an emotional read, and I might connect with it in some ways, so that is why I've picked it up. It's like the author of Everything Seja, a haunting, beautiful, and necessary book. She literally says that on. So I feel like it would be necessary for me to read. But yeah, I'm not going to go into personal stuff, obviously. But yeah, this book does deal with a lot of heavy topics. So please research, check your triggers before you go into this. I want you guys to be safe and, yeah, taking care of yourselves. But enough doom and gloom. Let's move on to the next part of this video, and these are the books that I got gifted. Whether it be Christmas, random, these are books I was gifted. I will tell you why I got them gifted. So first and foremost, I got 2 books from my Secret Santa last year, and I'm about to show you them. It is Hooked and Scarred by Emily McIntyre. I've already read them, and I've already read and annotated them. Like, yeah. They were good. Personally preferred Hooked over Scarred, but they were good. They were good. Not bad for an author's debut and book that follows after, if that makes sense. Really good. They weren't bad. I could read them and not have to think too much. Then the next book I got from a wonderful friend, Sarah, and that is Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I have read and finished this book. I have also annotated the living daylights out of it. Really enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of controversy going around about Sophie, but I haven't really read that much into it. I've just been made aware that there's controversy with her, but I'm not saying anything further than that. Like, I enjoyed this book. I thought her writing was, like, good. I could just sit and read this. It was awesome. I'm not gonna complain. It was good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Then the next one I got from my dear friend Kat. This was actually, I met her for the first time in January, and I was not expecting this gift. She just like got there and she like put it down on the table, and I just like looked at her and she looked at me and I was just like, "You joking?" She's like, "I'm not joking." So I'm so excited. It is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. She loves this book. She absolutely loves this book, and she wants me to read it. So she got me a copy. So again, thank you, Kat. I'm looking forward to this book. It is a chunky one, which is good. But yeah, I heard it's a sports romance. There is a football, which is American. Yeah, football. So this would be like rugby, I think, in South Africa. football. Yeah, we call it rugby. The Americans call it football. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very excited for this. So thank you again, Kat. Just another mention. Thank you again, Sarah. And then, thank you to my Secret Santa. I appreciate you so much. And then, the final book in the stack. The book that made me cry. The book that I read with my best friend and she held my hand through it because she had read it already and knew I was going to cry. And she was there for me for emotional support. That book is A Thousand Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. I read this book in February. I don't think I've ever sobbed the way I sobbed in this book with any other book. And that includes Court of Silver Flames. I cried in Court of Silver Flames. Guys, Nesta's my bae. I love her and I connected with her so much. Onyx Storm didn't even make me cry as much as this book made me cry. This book is so freaking beautiful, so heartbreaking. I'm not the same after I read this. My brain chemistry has even changed. Like, this book was amazing. And yes, I annotated the hecko out of it. As you guys know, I only do tabs. I don't highlight or draw or write in my books. Tabbing is just what I enjoy doing. But yeah, this book broke me. I am not the same. I feel I'll never be the same again. Yeah, but this was the best gift I've ever received. This story was mind-blowing. If you have not read this book, please go read this book. And then DM me and we can cry together. Make sure you have tissues by you. You're gonna need it. So yeah, that is all the books, I believe. I just want to do another scan. But like I said, I've gotten rid of quite a lot of books recently, so my shelves look empty. They're not empty. Like, they were full to begin with, but like everything fits now type of thing. So yeah, I just want to see if I can actually pick all these books up so I could do a thumbnail. But I fear I might break something. Hopefully it's my back and not a book. Please. Oh gosh, these books are... Okay. This is not all of them, guys. Hold on. We're not done yet. Oh my word. Okay. Here are some of them. I'm still trying to get the rest. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, well, here's some of them. There's like 5 more still, but I'm not gonna break something or potentially damage the babies. Oh, I'm just trying to put this down nicely. But yeah, that is my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too long or boring or anything. But yeah, I do want to do reading vlogs, but I don't know if that's something you guys would like, so let me know down below in the comments. And if there's a particular book you want me to do a reading vlog on, maybe it was a book in the stack, let me know. Comment that down below, and then maybe not, maybe it will be in a reading vlog. Alrighty, I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.